Alright guys, here's my, I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. I just get myself aggravated. But anyhow, here's my, the results review of last night's Raw. I'm not going to go in order. I'm going to just go about around the things here I got for the whole night. With my grading, the way I do, I do a 1 out of 10. A 1 to 10 scale. I don't do the 5 stars like Mr. Meltzer. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Yeah, I'm sure you can tell. Okay, so I'm going to go not in order. So here we go, okay? Awesome Truth versus Judgment Day. Awesome match. Great back and forth. The way thing worked out. As expected, Judgment Day fell. They lost to Truth and Miz. I gave the match a 6 out of 10. It was a good match, but it wasn't great. Not like some of the other ones for tonight. We had Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable. Also, Chad Gable got the win, but only because Otis interfered. Otherwise, Sami would have beat his ass. Bottom line, that's how it would have been. Let's see. We had a squash match, Braun Breaker versus Kale Dixon. You know me. Squash match, 1 out of 10. With the Sami and Chad match, I gave that a 4 out of 10 because the Otis interfered, took away from the whole quality of the match. You just knew something was going up. But later in the night, Otis interfered, came in, apologized to Sami, and of course, Chad thinks it's all a ploy to try to help him win at the pay-per-view this weekend. Then we got Becky was being interviewed throughout the night. Liv Morgan interrupted. I gave that a 4 out of 10. It was not necessary. We know what's going on, just give us the match already and get that part over and done with, because this Becky being champ with Liv interfering. Liv, just take the belt from Becky and let's move forward from that point, because come SummerSlam, Rhea be back. Rhea will take the belt back. Let's go, Rhea. All right, then we had the 4-way tag team number 1 contender match. Shayna Baszler versus Katana and Kaden versus Dupree and Nile versus Kai and Sane. So we had Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark versus Katana Chance and Kaden. And we had Maxine Dupree and Ivy Nile and Dakota Kai and Kairi Sane. Shayna and Zoe got the win. It was a great match for all 4. Renee Dupree looked amazing in the match. She actually looks like she's learning what she's doing. She needs to have more. She needs to get away from this whole Chad Gable thing to really explore and explode into being a good star. It's eventually going to happen. I'm hoping it happens sooner rather than later. LWO's attack backstage. Not sure where that came in. We also had the thing where the champ, Damian Priest, was talking with the rest of the guys, and Mr. former LWO, the Apple guy, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. He was talking like he's in, and he told him, you got to earn your way in. So hopefully, maybe this is how he's trying to earn his way in, by attacking members of the LWO and doing backstage attacks. Then we got the Lyra Valkyria versus Io Sky. I'm really getting behind Lyra Valkyria. I think she's an amazing talent. I think she really has something that she's showing. She won to go into the finals of the Queen of the Ring against Io Sky. I gave that match an 8 out of 10 because it was just an awesome match. It was awesome, but not amazing. It's not there yet, but I think the finals will be an amazing match. Then we had Jey Uso versus Gunther. I'd rather see Jey win and then have on SmackDown, if they would let Tama Tonga win on SmackDown, I would love to see that come up. And have Tama versus Jey, and then have Jimmy and Roman come out to help Jey beat the other side, and then have the whole bloodline civil war between Solo Sikoa's group versus Roman's group, and finally bring an end to this bloodline feud. And then, like I said, we had Jay versus Gunther. Gunther got the win, so they ended it wrong. So I took points away for the way it ended. But Jay should have won that match. He was just that much better than Gunther last night. And, of course, they keep pushing Gunther, the Nazi Prince, as I call him. So, as a whole, I give the night probably a 7 out of 10 for the whole night. It was a good show. I wouldn't give it a 5-star. I wouldn't give it a 10-star. It's a 7 out of 10 for the night, and I'm hoping from there they can keep building. Like I said in my last video, if you haven't seen it, please go check it out. Yeah, I think that they can keep building on what they're doing and stop making these small mistakes, they would be so much bigger. It would be a bigger thing. Whoever is coming up with these storylines with Gunther being the guy, I mean, it's just, we're past the whole Nazi being in charge type thing. The Nazi being the guy. I'm sick and tired of the whole Gunther thing. We had, what's his name showed up last night. We had Drew McIntyre saying he had to go talk to somebody. He showed up doing his whole thing, saying that Damian Priest is doing too much and he's going to be distracted. So hopefully we get to see him get that Damian Priest and him have a banger of a match at the pay-per-view. With that being said, let's see how far they're willing to take it. Tomorrow night is Dynamite. I'll be doing my pre-show sometime tomorrow, my preview. And then I'll be doing the review on Thursday. And then we're going to see what happens come Friday with SmackDown. Alright? So, with that being said, peace, deuce, and let's see everybody be safe out there. Okay? Bye.